Court is now in session for the trial of... Wait. Where is Mr. Wright?
Perhaps he is rehearsing his objections in the mirror.
Sorry I'm late, Your Honor. Something came up.
Okay, no worries. We were just...
My father has stage 4 cancer. I was there beside him in the hospital bed. He told me to come closer and had a meek smile when I did. He was telling me how proud he was to have me as a son. I had to lean over to hear him properly. And then he whispered his dying message. He told me to always stay strong, no matter the situation.
Dying message?
Yeah?
But every message from a person is a dying message.
What?
Think about it. Everyone will always eventually end up biting the dirt, so every message they say is a message from someone who is dying.
That's irrelevant. My father may die soon. His chance of surviving is slim, so he left me with some words to remember.
By your father dying soon, you mean he is certain he will pass away?
Obviously, no.
No one can be sure of when they die, so your father's dying message is the same as any of his other messages.
My father was on his deathbed.
So only if you're at the hospital should you have dying messages.
I just realized every poop is a poop from a pooping person.
This argument is pointless. My father was suffering and in pain. Combined with the knowledge of the likelihood of no longer being with us, he gave me his dying words.
How can you be sure he was suffering? On top of that, how can anyone be sure whether the other person is suffering and therefore be worthy of classifying his message as a dying message?
Am I the only one who sees how idiotic this is?
That's not a proper objection, right? Just admit that everyone and all messages are dying.
So you mean to say everything I write or speak is like a tiny contribution to my eulogy?
Sure, I guess. That's your opinion. Let's not stray from the topic here.
Well put. Red guy who I forgot the name of. Let's now finally...
So the very first thing a newborn does is start dying, right? Because I thought a human can only begin to die after their peak growth at around the age of 25.
So every person that has died only died after the age of 25 through your logic.
No, because they can die, but they never were dying.
So if I was to smoke 100 cigarettes daily up until the age of 25, would I be immune to the harm caused by them? Is that what your father did, possibly?
You wouldn't be immune to them. In fact, you'd be a dying man. It's unfortunate for you that everyone isn't smoking that much at a young age. There are people who are still living and growing. So, not everyone is a dying person, and not every message is from a dying person.
How can you be sure they aren't dying? Everyone is always aging.
And
people die of age.
actually, age isn't an illness. Your body is just weaker and can't fend off or deal with illnesses and sickness as well as before. We only say died of old age as a euphemism.
What is your definition of dying, right?
I'm not answering that.
Do you not have to eventually die to be considered dying?
Yes?
Well, if everyone is destined to die, then everyone is dying.
They're not dying soon. Realistically, you would assume your child to be called alive and not dying.
They may not be dying soon to you. In the grand scheme of things, your life and death is very soon and short.
If you look at the grand scheme of things in court, then nothing holds up. For us humans, I am not dying because I will not die soon. There is no immediate risk to my health. If you don't believe me, you can ask my insurance company.
How would you classify soon, then?
Well, I'm not worried about me dying right now because my death is statistically unrealistic.
Through what statistics? Motor accidents happen and cause deaths every day. You could choke on your breakfast in the morning. Today you rushed because you were late. The risks pile up.
Wow, that was grim.
Was it? Or is this grim? Maybe this.
Okay, he is purely rage baiting, and I think the judge is asleep. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, Phoenix.
Yeah?
You really want that to be your dying message?
You were an asshole today, Edgeworth. But that's it for now, folks. Tune in next time at Phoenix Wright's YouTube channel for more new, exciting content. Have you still not subscribed yet?
Balls?